So USA Today did a little homework, and they put out a list of the top 25 NFL players who they think are tremendously overpaid. Lucky for us, 3 Eagles have landed on that list.
Again, they call them tremendously overpaid. At number 25 on the list, quarterback Sam Bradford. In fact, his new contract inspired this list. He will make $12.5 million against the salary cap this season. USA Today says that is too much for a quarterback who has never won more than 7 games.
I'm going to have to agree with them on that.
Also on the list, cornerback Byron Maxwell. He'll collect $9.7 million next year and even more after that. Many feel he did not play up to expectations last year.
So he left the Seahawks,
Right.
came to Philly, and has underperformed.
Yeah, the secondary still stunk. The other Eagle on the list, running back DeMarco Murray. Remember how great he was with Dallas and then he came to us? After signing a 5-year, $40 million deal, he had a hugely disappointing season. It would cost the Eagles $13 million just to cut him. There continues to be rumors he's not happy in Philly and looking for a way out of the city of brotherly no love for DeMarco.
Well, here's the deal. If you don't like it where you are,
Yeah.
you should try to leave.
Yeah,
It's no point of being miserable because you're not going to perform.
Right.
You're going to bring down the spirits of the other players
Well, that's
that
true.
Want to play well and
Here's
they like it here
here's
and
the
that kind of
though.
thing. Are you listening to me or are you
No,
ready
not
just
at
to talk?
Chip, and here's the thing with DeMarco, and giving DeMarco full credit here for who he is as a player and a person.
Go on.
He and Chip didn't get along, and he
Correct.
didn't fit Chip's offense. Doug Peterson's in now. It'll be interesting to see. DeMarco could be an entirely different player for this next season. But you were saying?
Oh, don't worry what I'm saying. The Ravens and the Dolphins were the only other teams with 3 players on that list.
Okay.
Go on.
I feel bad now.
Oh, you shouldn't, because I called you out about it.
How many times have you interrupted me?
One final curtain call. A small theater closing its doors this morning when the curtains will close on Society Hill's Playhouse Theater. Are you still talking? Do you remember last year when it was about to launch, I jumped on one right here on Market Street.
Yeah.
Rode down the street, rode that way, almost got hit by somebody. I was like,
goodness you
gotta be
didn't.
careful.
Safety first, girl.
Seriously. All right, do you love American Idol like we do here at Fox? You are in luck. How People magazine plans to honor the singing show during the final season.
And let's put up some music, shall we, that we can sing along to as we look at the Ben Franklin Parkway?
From Idol?
What
Is it
this?
from an Idol artist?
And so we all love Idol, and People Magazine issuing a special edition for the show's final season is what I'm trying to say. We're in the 15th and final season now.
That's right. People
Yeah.
magazine is releasing a special collector's edition book celebrating all 15 seasons of American Idol. The book hits newsstands tomorrow. Not only can you get your hands on the actual book, but for all of the tablet lovers out there, an e-edition will also be available. You can watch the final season of American Idol right here on Fox 29 every Thursday night. Who's your favorite? Do you remember your favorite?
I like Ruben. He's just
I like
likable.
Ruben too.
Yeah.
I have too many, but I think my favorite
Your favorite?
is Philip Phillips. His name, for one, and he's from Georgia.
Philip Phillips.
Do you remember any of his music?
Isn't that a little confusing, though, into parents? They say, we're going to name this Mr. Phillips. Well, just make it easy. Philip Phillips.
I know, I was wondering that when he first came on the show. I was like, is that a fake name, like his idol name? But they asked him, and I remember, I think Ryan Seacrest asked him, that's his real name.
Yeah.
And I think his dad had the same name, if I remember correctly.
How about the Cross family? They had a son named Christopher, Chris Cross. He was a singer.
Yeah.
In fact, we had the moon out today. Maybe we could play that song, Arthur's theme. When you get lost between the moon and...
Is that Chris Cross?
That's Chris Cross.
Okay.
Chris and Lauren, back over to you.
Okay, Bob, this just into our newsroom. 2 people are in the hospital this morning after an accident in Northeast Philadelphia. Police were called out for an overturned car. This was near Roosevelt Boulevard and Grant Avenue. No word on how this crash happened or the condition of the people involved. We do know they were taken to the hospital, and of course, we'll bring you more information as soon as we get it.
But first at 5:03, let's get to this developing story out of Lehigh County. 5 people are dead after a car collided with a tractor trailer.
Dave Kinchin joins us live from Upper Macungie Township with more on this investigation. Hi, Dave.
It's here.
Sad for the families, but good for drivers this morning. All right, Dave Kinchin, thanks so much.
5:04 and happening today. Philadelphia Mayor Jim Kenney will formally present his budget to the City Council.
Steve Keeley live in Center City this morning with a preview of what is on that agenda. That's right, Steve Keeley. And during Mayor Jim Kenney's budget presentation to City Council, he's also hoping to equip police throughout the city with body cams. Kenney wants 800 officers outfitted with cameras. That's going to cost $1.1 million. The city tested those cameras in a 6-month pilot program in North Philadelphia. More cameras are on the way, and so is a policy for using them. Okay, take a look at this scene after a major car accident in Northeast Philadelphia. It happened around 6:30 last night, right near the intersection of Castor Avenue and Benner Street. 2 people are in the hospital after 2 vehicles crashed, including that Jeep that ended up on its roof. Police say medics transported 1 adult and 1 child to a local hospital.
It's a sure sign spring is nearly here. Road crews are busy repairing potholes.
Yeah, the Philadelphia City Streets Department says they are trying to keep up with the pothole problem. You may have seen a truck around town. Crews have been busy with this automatic pothole filler in Northeast Philadelphia almost daily. PennDOT says the pothole problem isn't even nearly as bad as it's been in the last 2 years, but that does not mean that we're okay.
Your brakes, everything messing up, you know, it's a bad situation. They need to take care of it.
It's horrible. If you don't see them, it'll mess your axle up, it'll break your tire rods, you know, it'll take you to the mechanic, that's for sure.
PennDOT says the best way to get a pothole fixed is to report it, calling their hotline, 1-800-FIX-ROAD. Make sure you give an exact location and mile marker. PennDOT says they try to respond within 48 hours. Well, Chris Murphy, here's the deal. Back on January 15th, it's definitely more than 48 hours, right?
It's Michael's birthday, but go on.
January 15th, I was driving in South Philadelphia. I'm not sure if you're familiar. There's a Target and a ShopRite.
Oh, yeah, I know it.
And there's a street that's full of potholes right there.
Right.
I was driving down that street.
Where were you going?
To Target.
Okay.
I hit a pothole.
Oh, no.
I got a flat.
What happened to the rim?
It's bent.
That's not a cheap rim.
Oh, no, it's not, because I have something called, I don't even know what those, run flat, something flat tires.
Oh, you mean some
low
salesman
profile, I don't know.
He upsold you to buy an expensive thing like that?
No, my car comes with those tires because of the way my car is. So I had to go get a new tire. That was about $200.
Right.
And then I had the roadside assistance and I had to wait in the car, and it was cold that day. It was just a headache. Well, guess what?
Yeah.
I still haven't heard from anybody. I called 311. I called Fix the Road. I called.
You don't want to hit that same pothole.
I don't want anyone else to hit it either. That's the problem, is that you try to call and report them so other people don't go through what you go through, and still no help.
What'd the rim cost to fix?
I don't know, I had to get it bent back into shape. I don't remember. It's just.
And you were all bent out of shape yourself.
And I still
Isn't
am.
that symbolic?
It's a sore subject.
Right?